Hi, good morning. Morning. Um, how are you doing this morning? Me? I'm doing, surprisingly, I'm doing pretty good. You may ask surprisingly, well, I've implemented a exercise routine. And you know what the thing is about starting back exercising? You get a lot of aches and pains. Right? You have to get your body, oh, that's why I got a date and stamp it. Uh, what's today? Today is it? Ooh, is it Wednesday or is it Thursday? Oh, jeez. Well, you know what it is. I think it's today. Today is Thursday, isn't it? Ain't it? I'm gonna buy a calendar. I don't have a calendar. I was trying to look for a calendar for the past few months. Why is it so hard to find a calendar? Remember when they used to give away calendars like it was water? I can't find one. Well, when I used to when I used to take care, when I used to be a caregiver, healthcare provider, my patient would always give me the calendar. Or the husband, he would say, see, we got a calendar, pick which one, whether it's from the Humane Society, or you understand. I would never be without the calendar. Every year, without fail, the elderly people get the calendars for free, you see. They get a lot of free stuff. They get a lot of free shit. Do you know why elderly people get so much discounts and free stuff? I think the government rewards the elderly after they reach a certain age. It's like, ah, that's good. You made it this far? You 70? 70 what? Oh, you gonna get a discount here? You gonna get you what? You 80 in this kind of world? You don't have to pay the full price for this, for that. I really think that the government rewards the elderly for living as long as they do. Check it out. Now, where were we? I jump around a lot. Today is August the 17th, the year 2022, and it is today's Thursday. The time is 4:13. I was laying in my bed just now, and I was just like, wow, I really need to get some rest, but I could go back to sleep. I just didn't know why. I thought it was really like 11, 12 o'clock. Pardon me. I just drank some water. I try to fast, try to fast from the night before to the night before to the very next day. Like I don't drink or eat anything now. And I wasn't going to either. But when I got up, my saliva went down the wrong passage and I started to cough. I kept coughing, so I had to drink something. Now, when I drink water, you remember I told you about my slow digestion, right? Um, when I drink the water, it has to find its way down. Remember, I've been fasting now since, what was it, 7 o'clock last night. So now times. I probably, I don't eat anything until probably around 1, 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon or even, no, it's for a different podcast. But men don't understand. This is what we as women like to talk about. As much as I like to be around men and everything, but we women, we like to know what each other ate and what we, you understand? That's what we do. So what you had to eat yesterday, and did you go here? Did you go there? Did you go shopping? What did you buy? This is what we like to talk about. To them, it's like a freaking needle. It's like a screwdriver in their ear. Anyway, I was laying in my bed and I was just like, yeah, I was saying that, right? I was laying in my bed and I was just like, I need to get some rest. And I couldn't go back to sleep. I was fully rested. And I turned over and I looked at the clock and I saw it was 3:54. And I was just like, oh, you've already slept. Have you ever got up, just lay down in your bed and just couldn't go back to sleep and you're thinking it's like really, really still early? But when you watch the clock, it's like, oh, it's already morning. Yeah. So that's what happened to me this morning. I was just like, dude, I say, oh, I know. I could come and talk. What does this do for me? It makes me feel good. You know what men would say? Oh, you need a therapist and you don't. They like to tell us that, don't they? And my question is, what's the difference between talking to a therapist who's basically a stranger than talking to a bunch of strangers that are relatable, that I can talk to, that understands and gets me? You get my drift? Yeah, I prefer the latter. Yeah. You know, when I walk the street and I see couples together, I often wonder, but do you know who I like to see them? I love to see families together. Yeah. Because then I could see the whole picture, you see. I see the wife, I see the husband, I see the child or the children. You get to see the whole picture. Because whenever I see a parent with the child by themselves, I get to wondering, I'm curious like that. And I often wonder, who's the husband? You know? Or when I see the fathers out with the children or the kids or the child, I would wonder, who was his wife? Right? Because usually you see the wife out with the child, It's never the other way around. And when I see couples together, I often wonder, like I wonder anyways, right? I often was always curious as to I often wonder, is that woman happy? When I see like a really well put together woman out there, You see them in their tights and their yoga mats, and they're either coming from the gym or to the gym, or they're going to the park. And I often wonder, wow, who's her husband? It would be really swell to wake up to a woman like that. So I have questions, and I wrote some of them down. I have many questions that swirl around my head all day long. And I'm so glad I'm able to just release them. Because, as a society, society has really dumbed us down. No, seriously, you only realize the kind of people we are when we travel, or when you travel outside the US. And you will understand the concept of people, of why they view Americans the way they view them. We are so, I don't know, close-minded. We like to think that we're open, but are we? But for God's sakes, we would not even talk to another citizen if we know that they vote a certain way. Oh, you're a Republican? You bastard. What's wrong with the country? No, bitch, you a Democrat? You is what's wrong with the country. I'm just like, but were you born a Republican? Were you born a Democrat? Were you born an asshole? I mean, last time I checked, you were a human being, right? We're missing something. Something's very wrong. But anyway, I digress. That's my fan. Is it disturbing you? You want me to turn it off? I'll turn it off for a second. Pardon me. If I fart, don't worry about it. Gosh. There we go. Is that better? I've often wondered what it would be like to be married. And when I think of men, I like I said, I think they're very, very fascinating creatures, and oh my, that came out the other end. Suffocate myself. I often wonder what it would be like to be married to a man. Do you, as a wife, do you fart in front of your husband? Do you pass gas? When did you start doing that? What year in your marriage? What year do you remember? You remember the first time you did that in front of your husband? Was it intentional? Or did it just happen? How did he look at you? Do you remember? Was it a look like this marriage is over? Or how could you?